Hello, my invested besties. Welcome back to Mommy Trader. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate all of you guys being here today. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell notification button so that you don't miss an upload, and leave a comment down below. So just a recap, we are a family of 5 and we plan on achieving FIRE, which is financial independence, retire early in almost 5 years now. So if that sounds interesting to you, I have so much content on this channel talking about our journey with FIRE, with real numbers, being 100% open and transparent with you guys to hopefully motivate you to get started on whatever your financial goals are. So let's get into this video because it is a very good one. I'm going to be talking all about the $1 a day investing challenge that starts this Friday. Yes, this Friday is October 1st and it will be starting on Friday. And so I'm making this video just to give you guys some insight into the thought process behind this challenge, let you guys know some of the parameters or rules of the challenge. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing our September portfolio update so that you guys can see this in action. I'm a visual learner. I think a lot of you also could benefit from seeing this, a visual of an actual account and how it's growing. And I just love being 100% open with you guys. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but I have receipts. I don't know how much more open and transparent you can be showing the internet your investing accounts. So again, guys, thank you so much for being here and let's get into this video. I do have my notes here because you know I always come ready, right and tight when it comes with these investing videos because I want to make sure that I not only say the right thing, but really help you to understand why it's so important to invest and hopefully take some of the fear out of it. And you guys can see that wow, this really is the best way to build wealth. So let's talk about some of the insight behind this challenge. Now, I have been thinking about this challenge for a couple of weeks now, and I really wanted to spend some time really thinking about it. I'm one of those people who are definitely like the analysis paralysis, and I really wanted to just really go over this step by step in my mind and really figure out, is this something that would be beneficial, number one, to beginners, and to help them understand the basic foundational benefits of investing. And once I was able to kind of get all of this squared away, I was very, very happy with the work that I was able to do with this challenge. So yes, the $1 a day challenge. This is really, really simple and easy, and it's a hand-holding experience. We all are going to invest in the same thing on the same day in the same amount together, okay? The same investments, the same day of the month, and the same amount. All of us, whether you are a seasoned investor like myself, or you're just beginner, or maybe you're just standing on the sidelines, you have invested, but you want to get back into the game. This is a great challenge to do that. So let's talk about $1 a day. $1 a day is actually less than a cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. It's a great way to start investing for your future. So starting October 1st, whether you get paid every week, whether you get paid bi-weekly, semi-monthly like we do, or the dreaded once a month, because we were paid once a month, and I understand, I get it. The idea is to, at the end of the month, you have to have $31. It's $1 a day. So you can put $1 a day away if you like. You can wait till you get paid. It's just, you have to make sure you have $31 for the month of October on October 31st, okay? On the last day of the month. It does not matter if it's a business day or not. You can still initiate transfers. Now, it won't be processed until the next trading business day, but the fact of the matter is it will be in the queue, and we're trying to create some consistent habits here. So the end of the day, end of the month, whatever day that is, whether it's on the weekend or on a business day or a holiday, we're going to initiate that transfer. Now, this is so important, guys. I know a lot of you have talked to me about cash envelopes. Cash envelopes is fine and you can use them. Here's the key here. You have to make sure that that money is actually in your checking account. You have to be able to connect your checking account with your brokerage account, okay? You can't have cash sitting in a cash envelope because it's not invested. You have to have your accounts linked. So your checking account and M1 Finance, it could be Robinhood, it can be Webull, Fidelity, whatever it is, you have to have your accounts linked and you have to actually make the transfer so that we can be ready on the end of the month to actually invest that money. So let's talk about brokerages real quick. So I am going to be using M1 Finance for this particular challenge. Why? Because it is a new app and I'm really liking the app. I'm loving the functionality of it. And so I decided to open up an account. You'll see it right here on the screen. I did put $100 in it from my birthday money. My birthday was September 7th, go Virgos. And I used a referral link from someone else, and I received $30 in bonus cash. So that's why you see that there. But you can use Webull, you can use Robinhood, you can use M1, you can use Fidelity. Now, I will suggest you do not use Vanguard. At the recording of this video, Vanguard does not allow you to invest in fractional shares. So that means if we have $31 at the end of October, and say we buy Apple. Well, Apple at the filming of this video is about $145. You're not going to be able to buy a whole share of Apple, so you have to buy fractional shares. Vanguard does not allow you to do that. Now, they are trying to work on something to enable that function, but as of now, they do not. So that's why I do not suggest you go through Vanguard to start this challenge. But if you are investing for retirement, your children, or anything of that sort, Vanguard is a very wonderful platform to use. We have Vanguard accounts. It's just with this particular challenge, because we're investing small amounts, Vanguard is just not the best option. So I just wanted to put that out there. So let's talk about how we're going to track this. Now, I have 2 trackers that I am going to sell to you guys. And I'm hoping that you guys really enjoy them. I've been getting really great feedback in terms of how they look and the functionality of them. So I'm really happy to hear that you guys are enjoying the previews, because I really put a lot of work and thought into making sure it could be beneficial to you guys. So I have a printable version, because I know a lot of my planner investy besties are out there, and I also have a digital version for your spreadsheets, because I know, like me, there are a lot of spreadsheet people out there. So there are 2 available, and both of these will be for $1 each. Yes, $1, so that this is super affordable, especially for the beginners out there, because I didn't want to, charge something that was so much if you're just trying to get your feet wet with investing, especially since this is a small amount. We are starting with the month of October. So yes, $1. It is currently available on the website as we speak. Go on, get your copy so that we can be all ready for the 1st of October. So let's talk about what we're going to invest in. And before I get into those details, if you don't have an investing account, or if you want to use M1 Finance with me, or you want to use Robinhood or Webull and you don't have an account with them, all of my affiliate links will be in the description box below. You get free stock, I get free stock. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's just a great way to support the channel and say thanks, sis, for starting this investing challenge. Again, guys, I'm going to be doing this investing challenge. I know there's a couple of other YouTubers that are going to be joining me on this challenge. A lot of my subscribers are going to be on this challenge. So again, guys, we are all going to be doing this together so we can show our beginner investy besties out there that you got this, you can do this. We all started somewhere. $100, me. $100 6 years ago turned into $1 million net worth. So don't tell anybody that it doesn't work. Again, I show the receipts on this channel. You see the accounts all the time. So yes, it does work, and we're going to make sure you can get to whatever your wealth building goals are as well. Okay, this is a passion project of mine. So what are we going to invest in? So originally I was thinking, put a poll out there, get some of you guys' thoughts on what index funds or stocks we should start with. And then I started to realize this is really geared for beginners. I want to make sure that they get started off on the right foot. So what I'm going to do for the month of October is choose the 2 investments, and then for November and December and so on and so forth, I'm going to put a couple of polls out there. So make sure you follow me on YouTube. I'll have the polls up on the community post, and I'm just going to put a couple of index funds, a couple of stocks, and you guys will vote. And whatever the majority has, we will use that for that following month. But for the month of October, we're going to be investing in two types of investments. We're going to be doing an index fund or ETF, and we're going to be doing one individual stock. This is a great way to get you guys introduced to diversified investing. Okay, this is really, really important, especially with the type of market that this is right now. You want to make sure that if one part of your portfolio is down, the other parts of your portfolio can keep you above water. That's what diversification will do for you guys. And just a quick note, if you want to see a stock one-on-one investing type of video, I did film that, and we'll link it any eye in the sky, and it will be down in the description box below. It talks about what is a stock, what is an index fund, so on and so forth. That way you can have some ideas. So I would suggest, if you don't have any type of understanding of what stock, or not just stock, but investing is, go back and watch that video. I break it down like really, really simply, and I think you guys would enjoy it. So let's talk about the first thing we're going to invest in, and that is an index fund. So quickly, an index fund and an ETF are very, very similar. The biggest difference between an index fund and an ETF is that the ETF can be traded like stocks throughout the day. You know how you can buy a stock and then 5 minutes later you can sell the stock? Well, you can do that to an ETF. An index fund can only be bought and sold at a particular price at the end of the day. So whatever that price is when the market closed, that is where your order or your transaction will be filled at. There are other smaller differences, but that is the biggest difference. It just depends on what time of the day that you can buy and sell your stock. So, or index fund, or whatever your security is. Excuse me, guys. Post-nasal drip, allergy season. Okay, guys, so the first type of stock that we're going to invest in, I'm going to do the stock first, is Apple. I think we all can kind of get on the same page that, especially my more seasoned investors that are subscribed to this channel, Apple, 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 Apple. You don't even have to own an Apple device. Apple has more cash on hand than any other country. Yeah, actually probably than a lot of countries, but and more than any other company that's traded on the stock market. They have billions of dollars in cash reserves. Apple is not going anywhere anytime soon. They are well ran and managed. Their books are like, also their products. I mean, every time an iPhone is released on Apple product, there is always people camping out to get this product. And so I wanted us to start off with a stock that I think would be beneficial to a lot of the beginners. A lot of you own Apple products, so again, you can be an owner and a consumer of Apple. That's always great. At the time of this video, Apple is trading at about $145-ish. Remember, the stock market moves up and down every second, but the last time I looked at it, it was $145. So at the end of October, we're going to be putting half of our $31 into Apple stock. The great thing is that Apple pays a dividend. Yes, dividends. So I'm getting you guys exposed to dividend paying stocks as well. And make sure when you open that account, because they will ask you, most brokerages will ask you, do you want to reinvest your dividends? Always click yes. Do not get those dividends back in cash. Always click yes. You want to get those dividends reinvested so that you can see compound interest, which is what your money makes money, and your money makes money, and it just continues to compound and grow over time. So yes, make sure you click that button. But the first stock will be Apple. The second ETF that we're going to be investing in, and you guys probably already know it, is VTI. I mean, any financial guru, anybody that you follow that talk about investing will happily vouch for VTI. VTI, and I have some notes here because I want you guys to understand why VTI is so great. Okay, and I'll have some information on the screen. So VTI is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. ETF is just exchange traded fund. Again, guys, you can buy in and out of this particular position or security throughout the day. Okay, so VTI, that is the ticker symbol. That means if you go to Robinhood or M1 Finance Webull and you type in VTI, you will see Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF pop up. Okay, the expense ratio to get into this fund is really super small. That's one reason why I chose this. It's 0.03%, guys. Remember, every time you get into a fund, there isn't a cost to it. There's always a cost to get in, and to have to pay 0.03% on every $1,000 you make is actually really low. one of the lowest that is out there. First of all, remember with Vanguard, you don't have to have a Vanguard account to invest in a Vanguard fund. If you pull up Robinhood right now, if you pull up M1 right now, you can invest in a Vanguard fund right now. So that's the perfect thing about Vanguard. Also, Vanguard is currently trading at, or VTI is currently trading at $231.30. Remember, it goes up and down. It's an ETF. It's traded just like stocks. But again, it's a little on the higher side, but the rest of our $31 is going into VTI at the end of October. Some of the top holdings in this fund, so remember, this fund comprises a whole lot of stocks, okay? And I wanted you guys to see, I'll have some up on the screen, but a few of them is Microsoft. I mean, how many of you guys use Microsoft on a daily basis at home, at work, on your phone? I mean, a lot of us use it, and again, this is a good way to get exposure to a whole lot of different companies and a whole lot of different sectors as well. Next is Amazon. I mean, come on, guys. When was the last time? I bet y'all got some orders outside y'all door right now, don't you? Or you got something in that shopping cart, don't you? Well, this is a great way to get started becoming an owner in Amazon. Amazon is really expensive right now, but getting it inside of a fund is a great way to get some exposure. You can actually walk around and say, I own Amazon stock, okay? I own Microsoft, I own Apple, and you would be legitimately and legally correct. Then a next holding that's at VTI or company is Facebook. How many of y'all kids got Facebook? Nieces, nephews, cousins, you? The company you work for, do they have a Facebook profile? Again, guys, it's amazing to see when you start to research and understand what's actually going on out here in this investing game, but the hole gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Another holding inside of VTI is Google, guys. So again, I wanted you guys to see that I was really trying to pick a fund that would really expose you to different sectors and really would also help you to understand that investing is the best way to build wealth. VTI pays a dividend. Oh yeah, VTI pays a dividend. So we got two securities that we are starting with for the month of October that pay dividends. Yes, two of them, Apple and VTI. Both of them pay dividends. So yes, see, I got you. I'm giving y'all the hookup. I'm giving y'all the hookup. We're not just investing. Y'all going to get paid from these securities for owning the shares. Yes, you're going to get paid just for investing. You were going to invest in it anyway, right? But to get paid to invest in it, that is what I'm talking about. So I hope that you guys are ready for this. I'm going to have several check-ins throughout the month on my Instagram stories, so make sure you follow me over there. On my community posts, I'm going to be checking and making sure y'all are saving y'all $1, okay? Save y'all $1. If you want to double up and do $2 a day, go ahead. If you want to do $5 a day, go ahead. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to like root you on and say, go, 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 because I'm telling you guys, I love seeing people invest. But for the majority of us, $1 is just as good. Do $1 a day. Just make sure at the end of the month, you have your dollar. So you can cash stuff it throughout the month. You can use prop money. You can put it in the tracker that you may want to buy from the website. But at the end of the month, we're going to invest, and you guys are going to see, okay? We're not going to be buying and selling meme stocks. We're not going to be day trading and option trading and all that. That's for a whole nother video and investing group. We're going to keep it safe. We're going to be smart and wise with our money, because it's our hard-earned money that we are putting on the line here, and more importantly, so that you can see that this really work. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to go over to the spreadsheet so that you guys can see our September portfolio update. So stay tuned. Don't forget, everything is available on my website, MT1 Finance. I have a private group on there. I have private coaching sessions. I have other types of spreadsheets. So again, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the spreadsheet for our portfolio update for the month of September. Okay, guys, we are here in the spreadsheet. I just wanted to quickly show you a full page visual of this $1 a day, the digital version for a spreadsheet users. So you guys saw this towards the beginning of the video when I gave you a preview of both the printable version where you can like color in the different days of the week. But for those of you who are more so in the spreadsheets, this is what it looks like as a whole. And I just wanted to give you guys, like a whole page visual of what the spreadsheet digital version will look like. It is $1. And so yeah, it's currently available on the website and available for your purchase. So let me head on over to our portfolio. Now, this is what we do every month to just check in on our investments. Notice this does not include our main property. This is not a net worth update. This is just our investing accounts. So I wanted to pull this and show you guys because I really love checking in with all of our investments. This graph right here, this chart is available for sale as a spreadsheet, just like you see it right here on the website. It is not for $1, but it is a good value, and I put a lot of hard work into these spreadsheets, a lot of hours, and I think that you guys would really enjoy it. So to do a quick check-in, we are going to zoom in because it is so hard to see this. Let's do 150. Woo, that's big. Okay. All right, so we are in the month of September right now. So let's highlight this and let's go on and give that a nice spiffy background color. Okay, so you guys should be able to see that. You know what, let me undo that color first. You guys are getting a little bit of the method behind the madness here. Okay, I'll highlight it after I go over it. So for our 401k, you see it's sitting at $210,000. Again, the market like crashed last week. It is currently Monday, September 27th. So yeah, the market crashed. So all of our accounts were down, probably a total of $10,000, but we do not sell here. We are buy and hold long-term investors, and we buy on the dips. So again, $210,000. I'm just going to round up. Our SEEP IRA has now been converted to a Roth, and it is currently sitting at $1176. Our normal Roth IRA that's in Fidelity is at $5,600. Now, keep in mind, guys, the SEEP is in Vanguard, and we are going to do our backdoor Roth. It should be done sometime in October. I had to wait because our property taxes had came in, and I'll talk more about that in our October budget video that should be coming out later this week, so stay tuned for that. Our HSA is still over $13,000. Next is our growth stocks. This is where we own individual shares of Tesla. So we have 10 shares of Tesla. We have a share of Amazon. We own Starbucks and Target and just different companies like that. And our dividend portfolio, we own like dividend paying stocks. I just put a video out about this. I believe it was our revealing all of our stocks video. It's about 2 videos before this and it's tagged up in the eye in the sky. Take a look at that. It'll show you every single thing that we are invested in. But yep, this account is sitting just over $17,000. Next is our Webull account, $1,178. Just startup companies that we think have a good future. Stock options that my husband have in his company, $280,000. Remember, I do not add the current value because I want to be as conservative as possible, but it currently has a value of around $350,000. So again, keeping it at 280 is very, 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 very conservative. So yeah. Next is our real estate. We do own 2 rental properties. We also own our main home, but we're just counting the 2 rentals because that is an investment. The current equity in those homes is $145,000, $849. So it's really nice to see our equity and our rentals go up. Next is our $1 investing challenge. This is the one we're going to begin starting. I have some money in M1 Finance, like I mentioned, from my birthday, and then $30 from a referral that was given to me for using someone else's link. Again, guys, a lot of these accounts, if you want to open up one, I have my referral links down in the description box. Same with cryptocurrency and Coinbase. It's sitting over about almost $11,000. Again, it took a major hit last week, as did a lot of people's accounts. Next is our metals, $3,350. So that's nice. Our emergency fund, I took $8,000 out of this and invested it into a low yield fund. It doesn't have a lot of volatility. It pays dividends. We actually just got a dividend payout on that $8,000 that I will share with you in our September passive income video. So stay tuned for that as well. And then our savings account, one of them is $2,563. So when you add up all of our, pretty much our portfolio, you'll see it currently sitting at $764,279.22. This is where that $1 challenge can get you, getting in the habit of just investing as soon as possible. You don't need a whole lot of money. And once you continue to invest, increase your income, keep your debts and liabilities low, you will start to see your assets grow. And can look, guys, even with the downturn in the market, our portfolio is still up. So again, guys, I just wanted to encourage you to continue to invest. I'm showing my real numbers out here. I mean, tell me how many investors you see online showing their real accounts, okay? I'm trying to be open and transparent and really show you guys. I'm trying to start a movement here, okay? Hashtag movement, all right? In terms of getting people exposed to investing. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to purchase both the printable and the digital version of the $1 a day challenge available on my website. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good week, y'all, and bye-bye.